And we're back at it like a bad habit, chat. Rednation in the cut. And today we're on next gen. I know because of Christmas and everything, people are making all new builds and entering like the game and wanting to play in the parks. Through my experiences from what I've done so far and like playing the story mode, I wanted to kind of give my take. So for this video, I'm going to be doing a power forward build. You guys know Red Nation is an expert when it comes to making power forwards. But I'm going to make some changes from my deviation of what my build is currently, because I feel like there's a better way to do it now, seeing how the park works and getting some kind of like playing time with randoms. Number doesn't matter, but the position will be power forward if you want to make this build, and we're gonna dive into it. Okay, so right on into the build. Okay, so 6'9" is the perfect height for your build, but I would suggest, and hear me out, right? For the build, we're gonna go 6'8", and the reason why I would suggest going 6'8" over 6'9" is because you get the 80 ball handle, which is gonna be so important later down the line for the build, because you wanna maximize that wingspan. And like I'm gonna kind of go into details on like how it's going to work out at 99 overall, so that you're kind of utilizing everything. As far as badges are concerned, everybody gets a lot of badges in next gen, right? So I'm not even going to brag about how many badges this build is going to get or whatever. All right. And as far as weight is concerned, okay, you are good with going with 254 is the ideal weight for the build. That way you maintain a 70 speed and you are strong enough to defend against bigger opponents, okay? Now wingspan we're going to drop to a, right here. So it's gonna be a 6'11" wingspan, slightly lower. And with this build you can also max it, but with that 6'11" wingspan, you get that 85 3-point and you get that 82 ball handle. So as you're upgrading and changing around your build, you'll always be able to have those pro dribble moves that you need as a big. This build is kind of a do it everything. I want to be able to do everything kind of build, and that's the kind of idea that I'm going with as I'm creating it. As far as body shape is concerned, you want to go built. As you guys know, that I always swear by being the built body type, because it gives better animations. That is still true so far from playing around inside the park. Okay, so for people who don't know, as a quick like heads up, this is a reference towards like the badges and how potential works. So you'll gain badges based off of like how you do your attributes, okay? These attributes are kind of weird, right? You'll gain a lot of badges, but like you have to pay attention to what badges you're actually unlocking and what tier those badges go to. That may be a little confusing because they don't really explain it, but I figured it out. So when it looks like you get a lot of badges, it's not really a lot, because going from like a bronze badge that costs you 1 point of finishing, for example, to going to that Hall of Fame finishing badge will cost you 5 points. You see what I'm saying? That's a lot of badges that you're giving away to make something Hall of Fame. So the game definitely doesn't want you to have Hall of Fame badges in every category. So that's kind of how I guess they attempted to balance it. I don't think it's very balanced, but whatever. Okay, so starting right off rip, we're gonna max out both of these. So this right here, mid-range shot's gonna be an 85, okay? And then that 3-point shot is also going to be an 85. So to put it into perspective, you can normally as a guard go over 30 badges, right? But not as a big. So you do not have to worry about it. I don't think you need all 30. You just want to have a very high 3-point shot and a very high mid-range shot, so you can be bailed. But as you can see, by doing that, the overall just completely it goes dumb, right? So this is just any examples here. But all right, so I'm gonna go dive right into it. Right off rip, as you can see, I am upgrading stamina first. So when you upgrade your stamina, you do not need to max your stamina. All right, you do not need to max it. What I like to do is just go to 95, and then you get a 99 at 99 overall. Okay, so you do want to be able to dunk. You're gonna max your vertical, but because you are aiming towards dunking consistently, my suggestion is 86. So at 99, you have a 90 vertical. You only need a 80 strength. right? And like I would argue that you can also go 76, but by the time you finish with the build, like you'll have more points to spend. So 80 is where you want to be. So far this is what it's looking like. Acceleration and speed you want to max. Regardless of the 99 cap, you want to get this as high as physically possible. And that's going to be your physicals, okay? So diving in here, I don't know why I have points here. Oh, okay, so you need to have higher perimeter defense. Okay, so they forced those points there. I didn't notice that before. All right, so going in here, we're gonna go max ball handle. So that's going to give us our 9, and then max speed with the ball, okay? And then we're just going to put a bunch of points in here until we get to 80. All right, you shouldn't need more than this as a big. I promise 21 is going to be more than enough. Having stuff on silver is going to be more than enough. If you're trying to be like crazy with it, you can do this. Like you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. So just 80 is enough. Trust me, that 80 is more than enough for you guys. So we're gonna max this just like I said, but it's gonna be 85, 85. Okay, and then now with these 75 points, right? We're going to go max driving. And we're going to max layup. So layup is going to go to an 86. And driving dunk will also go to an 86. 99, you'll have a 90 driving layup and a driving dunk. All right. You are big. All right. You're going to get that 80 standing dunk. Okay. Don't worry about post control yet. We're going to do that last. Okay. So far this is the badge layout. We're gonna jump right into defense. Okay. Now defense is where things get kind of cool. So we're gonna go 80 here. We're going to max out at an 86. And then we're going to max out at 86 again, okay? We're going to go perimeter defense. Wait. Hold on. I got to go back. Lower standing dunk, hold on. Because I messed this up real quick, hold on. Because you need a 80. You're supposed to do defense first, and then the remainder goes in the standing dunk. Okay, perfect. So this is how it should look, and then the remainder goes into your standing dunk. Because you do not want to have a high standing dunk because you're 6'8". My fault. I'm thinking of my build. So this is how it would look. With an 18 finishing badges, 28 shooting badges, 21 playmaking, and 29 defensive rebound. All right. So instead of getting those standing dunks, I don't expect you to be bullying and pushing and then jumping for standing dunks. You're supposed to be driving to the paint and slamming on them with this play style, because you're so much faster, right? With that high of a vertical, this should be able to help you take off and go crazy. Don't worry about close shot. You shouldn't be taking close shots. You know, Red Nation does not. I do not agree with the close shot play style. You can hit it though. You can hit it with a 60, but like you shouldn't be taking close shots. Mid ranges is what you want. 3-pointers is what you want. Being able to cut to the basket and doing that does all of those are good. Another way you can do this, right? Because you're not actually losing any badges, right? You could go more points in the close shot, get 19. Whatever. It's your opinion. It's how you guys want to do it. But with this build, this is ideal for like wanting to play in the park. So as you can see, because my close shot isn't, because my stats were changed around a little bit with the standing dunk, it actually lowers your speed, which means it'll cost you more points to actually get your speed up there. So as you can see, we are 98. You just put points in for free throw. Obviously, this is not a rec build. This is what it would look like. And a wallop amount of badges. What I would suggest is that you're gonna go with which one is it? Hold on, I think it's this one. Team badge boost is this one. So you want the team badge boost for your primary and then for your secondary. Now you don't want people to really know you shooting like that. That you shooting lights out, right? So like I would go with like glass cleaning take. Now see the future. Go with this one. Nope, not this one. Box out and wall. Yeah, no, it is this one. Let's see the future one. So basically, you're gonna go with these two takeovers for your big, right? This will help you facilitate much better, right? And like the playmaking one helps boost with your dribbles. So with that, this would be the build and what it would look like. And then this way, you made a two-way stretch playmaker like Chris Webber, Evan Mobley, and Scotty Barnes. If you guys like this video, man, Feel free to drop a like. Leave it down in the comments below of what you guys think of the build. LOW. You know what I mean? Every time I go into the lab, I'm always looking forward to kind of seeing what you guys think of these builds and whatever. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? If there was something that you would change, post it in the comments because like I'm looking forward to hearing from you and debating why you would make this change here. And if you already have this build and you're running around with a two-way stretch playmaker on next gen, put that in the comments and let me know how you've been liking it. This has been your boy Red Nation, man. Stay up, stay blessed, stay toxic. You heard me? God bless. Peace out.